Hey everyone, welcome back. You ready to dive into some more fascinating crypto stuff with me today?
Always.
Awesome. So today we're taking a deep dive on Cardano.
Okay.
We're going to try to figure out what's next for the Cardano price. It's been bouncing around between 75 and 30 and 30 cents.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are wondering which way it'll swing next. So we've
Yeah.
got some really interesting analysis to go through. We're looking at the big picture stuff and then also some little hints that might give us some clues about Cardano's next move.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people are kind of scratching their heads right now with Cardano. It's been, just kind of stuck in this range, and it really feels like it's at a crossroads. It's trying to decide which path to take.
Right. Okay, so yeah, let's actually talk about those price points, like 75 cents and $1.30. It seems like those are pretty important, right?
Yeah, they are really important. In trading, we call these support and resistance levels.
Yeah.
Think of them like a floor and a ceiling for the price.
Okay.
So recently, Cardano tried to break through that $1.30 ceiling, but it got pushed back down. It's like it hit a wall, right?
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is it found really strong support at 75.70.
Okay.
So it prevented it from falling even further.
So it's like buyers and sellers are in this stalemate, just
Yeah.
battling it out within this range. Yeah.
Exactly. They're kind of duking it out.
Yeah.
And that's why this range is so crucial. If Cardano can break out above $1.30 with a lot of force, like a lot of momentum, it could signal a major shift towards a bullish trend.
Okay.
However, if it drops below $1.75, well, then that could open the door for more of a decline.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it helps to zoom in a little bit and look at a shorter time frame.
Yeah.
To maybe get a clearer picture of what's happening. And our analysis actually included a 4-hour chart of Cardano.
Okay.
And that's where things get really interesting.
Yeah. That's where we can start to see some patterns emerge. And on that shorter time frame, we see something called a descending wedge.
Okay, a descending wedge.
A descending wedge.
All right.
So imagine Cardano's price is like a ball rolling down a hill.
Okay.
But that hill keeps getting narrower.
Okay.
So it's squeezing the price.
Right.
And eventually that ball has to burst out.
Okay.
Either up or down.
Ooh, I like that visual.
Yeah.
So how does this descending wedge play into that whole support and resistance idea?
That's a great question. So the top of this wedge actually lines up really neatly with that $1.30 resistance level we talked about.
Oh, right.
And the bottom of the wedge is hovering near that $1.75 support.
Right.
So this pattern is basically highlighting the battleground.
Gotcha.
Where these bulls and bears are kind of fighting it out.
Okay.
And a breakout from this wedge, if it breaks out with a lot of volume, that would really amplify the signal.
Okay.
So it would confirm a really decisive move for Cardano.
Okay, so that's what we'd be watching for is that volume.
Yeah, volume is key.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
This kind of makes me think about, those Fibonacci retracement levels.
Yeah.
I've heard about those. Are those relevant here too?
They are absolutely relevant. So Fibonacci retracements, think of them like signposts.
Okay.
That traders use to kind of identify potential levels where the price might reverse.
Got it.
And they're based on this mathematical sequence that's actually found everywhere in nature, like from seashells to galaxies.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
But in trading, we use these levels to, anticipate where buyers might step in, during a dip, or where sellers might emerge during a rally.
So, okay, so that's fascinating stuff. But what does this all actually mean for someone who's watching Cardano, right? What should they be looking for?
Well, here's the deal. Keep your eyes on those key levels we talked about.
Okay.
So if Cardano breaks above the upper trend line of that descending wedge, that could mean it's going to surge.
Okay.
Toward or even past $1.30.
Right.
We want to see a strong move, though.
Okay.
Especially one with a lot of trading volume.
Okay. Yeah.
To confirm that bullish breakout.
Right.
However, if Cardano drops below the lower trend line of the wedge and that $1.75 support, that could mean a further decline, potentially towards $1.50.
Okay, so it really all comes back to watching those key levels and seeing which way Cardano breaks.
Exactly.
But it makes me wonder, if Cardano does break out upwards, what other factors besides, this technical stuff
Right.
might influence its price?
You're thinking like a pro, man. So yeah, technical analysis is important, but
Yeah.
but it doesn't tell the whole story, right?
Right.
So things like development updates on the Cardano platform,
Okay.
are businesses adopting the technology,
Right.
and even like regulatory changes in the whole crypto world.
Yeah, yeah.
All of that could impact Cardano's price going forward.
That's a great point. It's like a puzzle.
Yeah, it's a big puzzle.
And we need all the pieces
All the pieces.
to see the whole picture.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I think we've given everyone a lot to think about today.
I hope so.
So now that you understand these, key levels and potential scenarios, what will you be looking for in Cardano's price action?
Oh, man, personally, I'll be watching those trend lines. And the volume, like a hawk,
Yeah.
if volume spikes when the price gets near those levels, it might just give us a hint,
Yeah.
about what's coming next.
Awesome insights.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
Anytime.
And for everyone listening, remember to subscribe for more deep dives on, anything that sparks your curiosity.
Yeah, keep learning.
We're here to help you stay ahead of the game. All right, catch you the next one.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.